Roger Knox, welcome to Muster Mike Sessions. What does the Gympie Music Muster mean for you? How many times have you been?
That was the first time for me.
This is the first time?
Yeah, not
Fantastic.
like performing.
Oh, you're right, yep.
But I've been here like before, like a couple of times. But yeah, it's the first time I performed here.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to it. And,
Yep.
you know, they're getting a big sound and promoting my new CD.
Fantastic. Yeah, tell me, I've heard some interviews, you talking in some interviews about the new CD. So tell us about the creation of this new album.
Well, it's been in the works for 10 years or more. And it's been a long process. I mean, it's the first time I've actually put pen to paper to write songs.
Yeah, amazing.
And, I mean, I've been making up songs, you know, you make up stuff, make up stories.
Yeah.
But you forget that when you make them up. But if you put pen to paper, you know, it stays with you. So this is the first time I actually, you know, put words on paper, my thoughts and my feelings and
Yep.
my struggles, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, so, what are some of the topics that you cover on this album?
Well, we cover a lot of topics from Prison Wall. Is the first song is a prison wall.
Yep.
I spent time in prison, not as a guest of the emergency, but
You've done a lot of gigs in prisons, yes.
Performing in over the years, and this song sort of brought back a lot of that, and you know, with the place I've been, not only here but America and Canada.
Yes, I believe so.
Prisons over there, and but this song, Prison Walls, reflects back to all that I've done over the years, and done, like I said, 14 years.
Yeah. Yep.
And sometimes your performance in a prison is really hard. Like it throws you off. Like if you sing a song, you put every effort into it, but you get no applause.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
But that don't mean nothing. What you have to do is pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and the same intensity, perform again, and it's hard. It's a good experience, but it's hard. I learn a lot from, you know, different prison, different countries,
Yep.
different the systems that they, you know, how they run and that, and yeah, so it's a good experience.
Because you've performed in Canada for a lot of First Nations prisoners.
I did 21 shows in 28 days and travelled more than 4,000 miles.
That's great.
In the province of Alberta.
Okay.
But we visited BC as well. And,
Yep.
you know, in America, and you know, we performed in a lot of institutions, young offenders institutions, and schools, and but a powwow. I visited a powwow and performed at a powwow like the native people.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it's like a corroboree.
Corroboree, yeah. Yep.
But it goes all day. It's continuous dance, and only difference between them and us is they compete.
Oh, okay.
They add new moves to traditional dances.
Yep.
And add colour and dress, and they get changed on that. So
Right.
yeah, the songs are pretty much the same.
Yep.
In the intensity of the dance. And I recorded a song called, what was it? Feathers on the Wing. Oh, Feathers on the Wing. And it's about a young Indigenous, what they call fancy dancer.
Okay. Yep.
And beautiful dancers. And I did a song about that.
That's beautiful.
They were written by a fellow,
Yep.
native fellow from Canada. Yeah.
Yep. So is First Nations here, First Nations overseas, like similar challenges,
Mirror image.
Yeah.
Culture is a mirror
That's
image,
great.
you know, in a lot of different ways.
Yep.
The language, how we lost our language, our culture, our religion, our even our way of life, just taken, you know.
Yep.
And the language was had to learn another language, but a lot of the songs, stories, dance, and they all stopped. But in America they still do it. In Canada, they still continue on with their songs, their dance, their storytelling, which is something that very important to keep that culture alive and flowing, and
Exactly.
you know, so it won't die out and we don't get caught up and mixed up in other things, other cultures, you know.
Yeah.
Because we're the first people, so, and our nation here, our culture here is much older than the native people in America.
Yeah.
And like we the oldest living practicing culture
That's right.
in the world.
Yeah.
So I was to be honoured to be part of that, the tour in Canada and America and see like different cultures, different ways, different things, but it all go back to with the same way, mirror image of each other. But their system, like the young offender centres, the jail system, they pretty much 20 years ahead of us here.
Right.
And the rehabilitation is all long way ahead.
Right.
Which we have to catch up with.
Yeah. And how important is for you taking music to prisons? How important is that to you?
Well, it's important because, I mean, inside there, what happens, like, there's no, like, people say, it's good in here because I got good health care, I got good food, I got good sleeping conditions. But I say you're lacking one thing, and that's freedom.
Which is massive.
That's what they're missing.
Yeah.
And you got to keep peace and freedom together. You can't separate that. You can't have peace unless you have your freedom.
That's right.
So that's, we go in and we perform, but we'll talk to some of the young inmates who don't get a visit. Their family don't turn up, and they sort of lose, start thinking bad about their families, why they didn't come, how come they don't come and visit me, and we have to talk to them and tell them that, your family cares for you. They think about you. They worry about you. They love you. But they just can't afford to be here at the time you want to be.
Yeah.
So what you have to do now is build within yourself and think well of yourself. That self-worth. That's what you build from here.
Yeah, beautiful.
And prepare yourself for freedom.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And staying out.
Stay in it.
Yeah. And how important is it with your new album for Aboriginal and Indigenous stories to be told in country music?
I think it's, the story that I tell, I think it would be, education across the wider community as well, because a lot of the little stereotypes and that exist there, we're trying to break all that down and tell the truth about what happened, like where I was born and how my mother was taken away at 8 months of age, and how she survived and how she come home, how they found their way home.
Beautiful. Yep.
Especially being taken from your mother as an infant child, you separate the child from his mother, because that child gets all its nurturing and nurturing and everything from its mother begins within the womb.
Yes, yeah.
But you take the child away, that child is lost and easily tricked and easily misled. But to me, I thought, how did they find their way back? Because they didn't know who they were, they didn't know where they come from.
Yeah, that's right.
So they were so, the mind was the same, but they still get the spiritual connection back to it. And I realized that it'd have to be that a spiritual connection back to your roots, because if you look at a tree, a tree is as branches spreading out, and that's like family. Your family spread out, but that you have to go back to the roots of that tree.
Yeah, well, I guess that's why they call it a family tree, isn't it?
Yes, but you got to remember where your roots are.
Yeah.
And where you stand and stand firm, because a tree without roots is dead.
Yep.
People without cultural roots, dead.
Yeah. And
that's the thing that I like to put across in my song, especially like, what's that other song? McMaster's Ward, where I was born. Like, my mother had to travel 1.5 hours to go and, months before to give birth, and then another month to go home, where there was a hospital, 20 minutes away, but we weren't accepted into that hospital. So I'm not saying, I'm not being angry about it. I'm saying that's what happened. That's how it was.
Just the facts.
And but we need to correct all that, sort of. And to the wider community, they need to know. Yeah. And I did a song called Mile Creek, It's about the massacre.
Massacre. Yeah.
At Mile Creek. I'm a member of the committee there. I'm a life member of the Mile Creek Committee, and every year on the 10th of June we have a
The memorial.
memorial service, and I'm really happy because a lot of the young white students come there, and they take part in it and read all the plaques out, and people from all over the country come there, and made a lot of white people, which is good to me, because we can clear the air of what's really happened at Mile Creek. So tell that story, and tell what else have we got? Border town, Border Bridge. It's about where where I was born, and that border. See, that border separated us, but before that border, we weren't separated.
Right. Yeah.
That they put that there and made New South Wales and Queensland, but we were the one nation. Like the Kamilaroi people goes over into Queensland.
Into Queensland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if we're New South Wales, see, we refer to ourselves as Murrays or Curries. That's the name we give ourselves. So people think that because you're in Queensland, you're Murray. If you're New South Wales, you're Curry. No. The word for man in the Gomeroi language is Murray. So from the Hunter Valley up to Cape York, we're Murrays. And the border didn't mean nothing, you know. It just, I sing the song, what I say, I think, that border runs through our country. That's what it does. It don't mean anything else. So these are the things we'd like to put across and develop some really good understanding from that, and because it's the best way to understand each other, to get on and realise that, hey, we one people. So I don't know, I can't think of any of my songs. Tears for Day, that's the struggle too. About when I was thrown out of a hotel in Tamworth. Not because of anything I did, it was someone else did. But I had to leave, I couldn't perform there. So we set up on the streets and in the main street in Tamworth, and it got that bad that people started to spill out onto the main road. Too many, there's more people coming along and they spill out, and police come along and said we have to move them people off. Every time he said that, they kept on spilling out onto the road. So what he did, he went away, and I was really scared. I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought he was going to go and bring the right squad or the dog squad or something. But he came back with the council and they blocked the street off, which is an intelligent thing to do.
Yeah. That's right.
Could have done that at the first.
Yeah. Was that back in 2008?
Yeah.
I did the story, I think, for the leader.
Did you? Front page, he goes?
I think so. I think I wrote the story.
Yes.
I was involved in the story, yeah.
Yes. And I was looking for a little bit on that thing, but we're at the front page. Band, nowhere to play. Wow, thank you.
I think so. I think I was, I was definitely at the paper. I remember it, yeah.
Well, the Mortfist?
Sorry, I don't remember him.
Okay.
I was,
What about Jazza Smith?
He was before. I knew of Jazza, but
okay.
Again, I know Anna.
Anna, Anna. Wow, so she did the story.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I was certainly involved, but I was there.
But
I
think you
remember
might
it
have
happening.
Put that front page
because, And
I talked to the leader, and I knew a lot of reporters there. And I'm expecting a little column inside somewhere, but they give me front page.
Yeah,
and it was telling really what happened, just so that guy there can understand that, we've got to get on. We don't set out to cause any problems or situation. We just do play music, we perform, make people happy. That's our job. Yeah. But it turned out that way, but it worked out pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
And you've got a massive history in country music, and there's something that's highlighted in the museum back in Tamworth that I've been talking to a few people about today. But you're in 2 plane crashes on the same day.
Yes.
How does that tragic, but what are the chances?
And see, what happened was there was 8 of us on tour from Tamworth. And it might have been 9, because we had a big old 1945 Diablo Dove. But it was modified, this first one. Mm-hmm. We did 3 months around the Central Desert area up the Gulf. And we came home and set out for another 3 months and just crossed Lake Eyre, had engine trouble. You had to feather that engine. And we could have made Udinadatta, but there was a rocky range, because when he stopped that engine, there's no power to get over it. No. And not enough fuel to go around it. So he said, we've got to ditch it. That means we have to put this plane down. No airports.
Where it shouldn't be.
Yes, in the desert.
Yeah.
But we got that one all right, knocked about and bruised and lucky, you know. And just later that night, that evening, the rescue plane made 3 shuttle trips to Udnadatta with people and equipment.
Yep.
And came back, and myself and Ken Ramsey and Peter, I can't think of his name, there's 4 of us with the pilot. And the ground search and rescue people had come up on the scene. So they had to line their cars up so we could take over because after dark.
No lights. Yep.
No lights, so we took off, and I don't know how long, it seemed for ages that we were up in the air, but it couldn't have been too long because the people there from the crash, the rescue people, they were at the crash site, they seen us come down.
Right.
So it was lucky that they were there on the scene, and it was a 4-hour trip from there to Udnadatta, another 4-hour trip to Adelaide. So it was so painful. I just didn't know. I don't know. I believe music was part of my healing, my recovery.
Yep.
I kept on
Yep.
singing and performing. The nurses at that hospital, they encouraged me to sing because they knew we were on a singing group,
Yep.
singing tour.
Yep.
And they said, okay, you come on. And the first day I could hardly speak. And the next day they said, come on, let's do some songs. And I gradually sang.
Taskmasters.
Yes, but I was doing a lot of these old gospel songs. I grew up singing gospel music. It's all the music I knew. And each time and every day, I mean, it was painful. But I don't know, it had something to do with that part of my healing. Give me
Beautiful.
that,
Yep.
you know, because, I mean, there were times where I almost sort of give up and, you know, thinking, well, not worth it, but the music, I had to keep going. And just give me that thing to go on. And, you know, like, it's like climbing that mountain. Get up to the mountain, focus on the top.
Yep.
That's where your focus is. And if you go halfway, you slip and stumble. That's not your focus. Your focus is get up there getting better. So I walked at her. No, I was in a wheelchair. Went home to Tamworth. It was about only 5 years in bed because I couldn't use my hands or my leg. Couldn't walk, you know. But I had some traditional healing.
Yeah, good.
When I went home. So that,
Yep.
and I believe that.
And you named your band after...
Uraba, yeah. Yes, you know the
That's
story.
great. It's so good.
That's the bush we use, Uraba bush, and the name Uraba is from that, it means healing medicine.
It's great.
So, and I believe that was, you know, that was part of healing. It's the best medicine, better than any doctor can prescribe, and it's cheap.
That's great.
Music.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you pass that on to your family. You've got Buddy performing here as well.
Yeah, and I got 2 grandkids with me from my band tonight.
That's great.
They performing with me, and I've got another grandson. He just did a big stage play. What was it called? Hamilton. He played George Washington in
Beautiful.
Hamilton.
Okay, excellent.
And he's in another play now, and he's he does television commercial. He did 2 movies, and
So it's running through the family.
well, he's a musician as well.
Yep.
He's a brilliant guitar player.
Yep.
But he's an actor.
Right.
His grandmother on his mother's side, she was an actor.
Right.
Oriel.
Yep. Oh, of course. Yep.
Yeah, she was acting, but I mean, he just natural for him. He can become anything and anyone.
Yeah, beautiful.
At any time.
Good. That's great.
Yeah, because he's talented, you know.
Excellent.
So he can dance, sing. He taught Mitch Tambo. Remember Mitch Tambo, the guy? They taught him to dance.
That's great.
Yeah. So it was
Passing it all on.
Passing it all on. Well, I didn't. See, if I didn't tell them. I didn't say this is how you do it. What I did is talk. I may have spoken to someone, but I knew that they're going to hear me. So I didn't tell them anything. I just told other people, and they, at their own mind, they made up their own mind to do it.
Beautiful.
And my buddy, I had to drag him out of school because I couldn't play, you know.
Yeah. You're like, you're my guitarist.
Yeah, I need a guitar, so
That's
you'll have
great.
to come with me now.
So what's the muster audience got in store from your show?
Well, we're going to promote our new album.
Yep.
That's called Bulu Nabi and the Old North Star. You know Northern New South Wales?
Yes.
Well, you know when you come from Warriella and you come across, if you're going
Through
down to
North
Windy,
Star. Yep.
North Star?
Yep.
Yeah, and there's a mountain there, flat top mountain.
Okay. Yep.
and it's called Blue Nobby, but the Aboriginal word is Blue Nobby. See, and I think these stenographers come along and they, getting these names and they get it wrong.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, Blue Nobby.
Yeah, Blue Nobby. It sounds too much like Blue Nobby. No, it's Blue Nobby, but that's how it come from. And the North Star is anyone's guide home. I mean, you put a compass on it, that's going to take you north.
Yep.
And that's the North Star.
Beautiful. Yeah.
That'll get you
It's so good.
no matter where you are. Yes. And that's how that come about, Blue Nobby and the old North Star. But I do like know the town, the North Star, For years I've travelled back and forth from Tamworth to Tumala. And it was part of our way home. Yeah.
So you're going to play a heap of new songs?
Yep. You're going to play all the new ones tonight. And some old one. City Lights that drive me love so crazy. Lord, I wish I was back in the dream time. Streets of Tamworth.
Oh.
I performed that in Chicago. That song.
They'd all be asking, where's Tamworth?
Yeah, I'd just say, north from Sydney. No, we don't get down to explain it. But it's on Qantas in-flight too, in international flights.
Okay.
Qantas, my song.
Fantastic.
So yeah, and it's played. I had a friend in Chicago. I did the last album. What was that? It's called "A Stranger in My Land." Did that over there in Chicago with John Langford. His name on. He's a Welshman, but he lived in America for 40, 50 years.
Yep.
Originally from Wales, and his band is all English people.
Okay.
And they still. He was in Tamworth.
Okay.
He was performing at the Cultural Showcase when we was playing then at the old PCYC.
Oh,
building.
yes, yep.
Yeah. And I can hear this band singing City Lights that drive me. And I look and I seen this white band playing. What song?
You're like, that's my song.
Yes, and I looked, I'm white, and I didn't know who they were. So when he finished, John got down off stage, he came up to me and he said, he knew who I was. He said, hi, my name is John Langford. I'm from Old South Wales. I said, well, I'm Roger Knox from New South Wales. Yeah, that's how we met.
So, in origin then, are you New South, do you follow the Blues or the Maroons?
No, I go for Queensland. Whoa, sorry about that.
Goodness me.
Oh, no, I'm a Queenslander.
Right.
See, Toomala's right on the border.
Yes, that's what I was wondering,
Well, see, most about growing up time was
in Queensland.
Yeah. And
I'll forgive you then.
yeah, but I lived for 40 years in Tamworth.
Yeah, well, that's things.
But I still, we still Murrays though, see?
Yeah, that's right.
You can understand that. And we connected to the Maroons.
Fair enough.
Red, brother.
They're all Queenslanders.
You're Queensland.
They'd be all Queenslanders.
Yeah. So we outnumbered.
Yeah. I know. I'm just here flying the blue flag.
What about the last game? Wasn't that deadly?
Yeah, great. It was fantastic. I preferred the first game. First game was the best game, wasn't it?
Oh, no.
I was in Queensland I'm surrounded by Queenslanders watching the Blues win. It was great.
I'll say that New South Wales won it, but they just ran out of time, Queensland.
Sure.
If they had a little bit more time.
Oh, yeah. It's every game like that. If they just had a bit more time.
We ran out of time. But my team is the Sydney City Roosters.
Oh, okay.
And they won last night. Oh, I was...
My Eels won this week too.
They beat the Storm, Melbourne Storm.
Yeah.
They killed them. Sorry for being overjoyed here.
No, please be. We like passion for football and music here.
Yeah, music and football. And, a lot of my friends, like I got most of the Rabbitohs.
Oh, yes.
Murray plays there.
Yeah.
They're all fans of mine. And even Artie Beetson, when he played for the Roosters, he coached the Roosters.
Yep.
Way back. He was a fan of mine. He liked Curry Rose. That's one of his favourite songs.
Great.
So, that was way back. And I've seen a 3-year-old girl singing Curry Rose.
Oh, beautiful.
Now, if they're singing it at 3...
Yep.
That song ain't going to die. It's
No.
never going to die.
And that's
never going to go away.
Yep, that's the thing about music. We just pass it on through the generations.
Yeah. Their children, the ones not even born, going to know it. Yes.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Muster too, isn't it? There's so many generations here.
Yes. Well, they're going to hear something tonight that they never heard before.
Good.
And, I'll save it for tonight anyway.
Beautiful. All right, Roger Knox, thank you so much for joining us on Master Mike Sessions.
Appreciate your time. Good to be with you and to talk with you. And You're old Tamworthian.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.